Perry, I need you to speak.
Perry brought his iPad.
What the hell?
I brought notes. I told you.
I know, but I need to listen to you.
I have my closet.
Is this good? Am I close enough?
Bring it a tiny bit closer.
A little bit closer.
Yeah. I just don't want you to. I just don't want you to have
How's this?
in.
Well, you guys.
You said you had it all in your head. Now you're not so sure.
No, I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Ask ChatGPT, are UFOs real?
I did ask ChatGPT who's going to win the World Cup.
Yeah. What did it say?
Brazil.
Spain.
Spain's the favorite.
Because they're the favorite.
Yeah, they're the favorite. Followed by France.
Yeah.
They could win it almost as easily.
I mean, France is the only team that has a player that I actually know his name.
You don't know, like Messi?
Well, I know Messi.
Ronaldo from
I
Portugal.
guess I do Messi. But Mbappe, that was like last World Cup. I mean, the guy got crazy, man. And I'm like, this is my guy. And then I haven't watched soccer since.
Nobody does.
Until now.
Have you ever heard this before?
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Look out to your right. Wait. No. Wait. What did you want to tell me? Both of you guys. What did you want to tell me? Double check. Safety first. Double check.
Sounds like the Uber driver I just had.
So that's a clip. I'm trying it comes up on social media all the time. It's like this. It's like this Indian guy, and they're on this cliff and with the bungee jump, and he's in a chair. They've taken like 3 plastic outdoor chairs and tied them together, and he's sitting in it with the bungee straps all over him. And they've literally got him rocked where the back legs are sitting. Like the chair is rocked halfway back anyway. And there's 2 safety guys. They've got him, and that's when he starts with.
Let me tell you something.
So he's trying to delay him. He's trying to stall him.
That's awesome.
It's freaking hilarious.
You need we need a video screen up here so you can put those videos up.
Well, maybe after he gets the cameras, then he could.
We're getting there. Yeah, I mean, I like your new room.
Yeah,
I mean, we can get a little bag work in. We can have a podcast.
Well,
we got a workout routine that hasn't been used in
years.
20 years.
Well, this is the old McGuire's
gym.
The
Turkish get up.
This is the old McGuire's gym.
Yeah.
They were strong boys. This is where we used to bring the boys and work with them. And
that's right.
You know, we're almost like
champions.
We're almost like Catholic priests. You know, we just worked with them when nobody was looking. Jeez.
Showed them to catch them off guard.
How did we get here?
I didn't get there.
No, that's on me. All right, everybody ready?
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Look out to your right. Wait. No. Wait. What did you want to tell me? Both of you guys. What did you want to tell me? Double check. Safety first. Double check.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
That's very nice.
Let's go.
Very nice. Bit of a different walk up to this with our. I don't know if anybody remembers. That's that viral video of the guy hanging over the cliff at the bungee jump, and he was trying to talk his way out of the chair, and the guys running the thing were like, "No, you're going over anyway." But he did want to tell him something before it got started. Welcome to McGuire's Neighborhood. I'm Sean McGuire, and trying to get back on schedule. For all 6 of you that actually listen to this, we had the first 4 rapid fire once a week episodes, and then, life sort of got in the way and missed a good 5 or 6 weeks of opportunity. Did have a new episode that came out, episode 5 with the girls. It was ladies' night. We dipped into, Generation Z for the young ladies, and we learned generally nothing, to be honest. And it's kind of what we're going to do today. We're going to get into some fun subjects. I've got 3 of my best friends here. I have.
You can't remember my name?
This part will be edited out, of course. This is the beauty of editing. I have David Castelline.
Bro, stay off the drinks, bro.
Hello, everybody.
I have Stephen Crosby.
Hey.
And Barry's back.
With my
He's
theme
back.
music.
Right, and I got it right this time.
Nice.
So there's a lot of buttons. There is a lot of buttons, and I'm getting better at getting to the buttons. Here's the problem: I overdid it. I put too many sounds on here, and then when you want something that's on so many different menus, it gets confusing.
As long as you remember
Mistakes
the one
were
that
made.
has my name being sung, that's
Barry's pretty easy to get to.
That's the most important
Yeah,
one.
it's just the rest of them, and don't forget, through the other side, we've relocated, by the way. Not that anybody knows or cares, but I'm in a different room. This used to be McGuire's Gym. You guys remember when it was McGuire's Gym?
I do remember when it was McGuire's Gym, and it's like got a lot of dust on it.
Well, it's
Hasn't
been
really
a
been
while
used in a
since
while.
anybody's, turned a weight in here in anger. Your sons were in here.
Yeah.
yes.
Steve and Barry. David
No,
was never in here.
never
At all?
No,
Ever.
no, I don't think so.
Just not interested.
This is the first time he's been in here. He's like, I didn't even know
Yeah,
this room
I
existed.
didn't even exactly.
And
Thought it
he's
was
not
a
very
closet.
impressed right now. We need some upgrades.
It's it's a work in progress. There's some old remnants of McGuire's Gym, the punching bag and the rowing machine. By the way, for all 6 of you who are listening, if any one of you wants to inquire about getting the punching bag and or the Concept 2 rower, very expensive rowing machine, by the way, give me a call. Let me know. Have a little feedback for all 6 of you that listen to this good time fun.
3 of them are here.
3 of them. So for
Not
all
really.
3 of you out there that may or may not
2 of them are
absorb
here.
it. Well, how's everybody been?
Excellent.
Just
Excellent.
excellent, Steve. This is the second time now that you've come in a little medium rare.
Yeah, I feel like we're starting a theme. We film these podcasts on the night of my team happy hour, so I come in a little sauced up. That's okay.
Not there's
That's
anything
what I
wrong
do.
with that. No. And Perry, what are your recent exploits that you could share with us briefly?
Oh, well, before we started recording, telling you all about a little mini vacation we did in Orlando. It was fun. Nice time.
Got like a condo or timeshare thing going on?
It was in the hotel, Margaritaville Resort there, and we had to sit through a timeshare presentation, but that we made fun also. I think we got the sales guy to quit his job
Oh, my.
because of us. Yeah.
You-
Well, my lovely wife is a very hard sell.
I think Perry
when it comes
started
to that
like
sort of
taking
thing.
his shirt off and like stripping down in the middle of it.
No, but at one point I did
Scratching
laugh in
his
the guy's
balls.
face because he said to us, and I quote, "I'm not trying to sell this to you," and I laughed at him. I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, really? I'm trying to help you. I'm like, "Oh, okay,
What's your job? Salesperson?
exactly. So, but he left early. We were supposed to be there for 2 hours. He actually got up from the table, left his stuff on the table, and walked out of the building.
Did somebody take over for him?
Eventually, the head guy came over, gave us another little pitch. We said
Why
no,
did
and
you
then we were
break
done.
at that point? That's
Because there was still a free gift. It was $100 to spend at the resort and booze. So
Perry
we wanted
started
that
taking
$100
his clothes
for
off.
drinks.
and
so it was actually a gift that did you use the gift?
Oh yeah,
So you got $100 in booze for that?
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
yeah, and 3 free nights at the resort. So
But you made it as uncomfortable as possible for these for the sales.
we weren't intentionally trying to give the guy
What
a
were
hard
they
time.
trying to sell you? A timeshare?
Yeah.
That you already have, or aren't you already part of one?
Yeah, she inherited one basically from her grandfather that we already have, and we just spend the little annual fee to keep it, and that's it.
Perry started taking
There
his
was-
clothes off, and he's like, "Sir, this is not that type of."
There was
timeshare."
exactly zero chance we were going to purchase a timeshare from
You
this guy.
totally
Not under this
misunderstood the
colony?
resort word.
Wait a
Exactly.
second,
Sir, it's
We're
not that
back.
kind of resort.
Well, then I don't want it.
Let me get my associate. Let me talk to my manager. And then dude just bolted because he knew he wouldn't
much.
get a sale.
Yeah.
And he probably had something else to do.
I guess
Better to do.
Yeah. That, or he just said, "You know what? I'm out. I'm done with this. I need a better life."
I think right after Bridget and I got married, we went and did one of those same thing. It was in Atlanta, and they were trying to sell you some sort of land down in South Georgia. Of course, we lived in Atlanta at the time, and all this thing. And Bridget made us do it because there was some sort of prize at the end, and it was like, "Well, can I get $2,500 from you today?" No. Okay. Well, how about 2? What?
$2?
$2,000 just for you. No, we're not doing anything. We'd like to go home and talk about it, which is code speak for we don't want to do this. We just want to get the hell out of here. And then it was $1,750, and I'm like, the hell is this? Like, I'll raise my hand when you get to like $10.
That's
Yeah,
not that
well, we
different
could-
than how ours went.
$5.
Basically, whatever they said.
And the
we're
price
like,
starts
no.
coming down, and of course, which makes whatever the hell it is you're sitting through complete and utter horseshit at that point.
Of course.
So, all right. Well, we do have an agenda this evening, and we need to probably start moving that way before this takes way too long. I prepped you guys ahead of time, and I told you what we'd be talking about, but just to get us in the mood.
I want to believe.
Right? How much of this have we been hearing here recently? You put the TV, you put your news, whatever news you take in, because remember, we're a political free zone here. Politics free zone, I should say. Every time you put the news on, they've released something. They've done something. Somebody said something. Someone saw something. But it's never like a no-doubter, like, damn it. There it is. They're here. We haven't got there yet.
Bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. So what I wanted to get to, let me play you something, and then we'll go from there.
Many of the videos show orb-like objects shooting through the sky. But so far, there's no evidence of extraterrestrial life. And some lawmakers believe federal agencies are holding back.
This isn't the government's information. Unless there's some kind of national security element that's going to imperil our safety, this is our information. We should have it, every single bit of it.
Lawmakers on both sides gathered on Capitol Hill Tuesday to demand more protections for whistleblowers like David Grush, a former Air Force intelligence officer who claims the U.S. government is in possession of non-human aircraft and is aware of multiple life forms not of this world.
It's a continuum from corporeal bipedal type life to, what I would consider like sentient plasmoid life, but there are several that the U.S. government is aware of.
Many lawmakers on the UAP task force credit President Trump for his commitment to transparency on this. And they're meeting with the White House soon to ensure future whistleblowers won't be charged with espionage.
If any individuals have any information, do not be afraid to come to a member of Congress. We will protect you, and we will make sure that the truth is out there.
The task force is also calling on other countries to begin seriously investigating UAPs and declassify pertinent information. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox 26 News.
Okay, so since we were kids, we've been seeing movies, we've been talking about it, we've been hearing about it, and then it kind of died down, I would say, once we got into the 2000s, just here in this last year. Now, we could say it's administration change, the Trump administration or whatever. I don't even want to go down that road. Just the last bit of the soundbite we just listened to, and you had the member of Congress, don't even know who it was, and he says, look, if you have some information, you come to us, we'll protect you like a whistleblower. Because what have we done to anybody who's come forward with anything in the last, 30 or 40 years? You're a kook. You're a boob. You saw what? Okay, fine. How much did you have to drink that night? So, A, is this really opening the door for us to go, I saw Bigfoot. Is the door open for this? And is there anything behind it? David.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen anything conclusive, so why would I believe it?
Okay, so you're in the right now. At least you're in the.
No, what I'm in is there really is a lot of garbage out on the internet. If you look at all the videos that people have, they're not real. Most of them aren't real. Maybe there could be a real one, but I don't know. It's too fuzzy to see.
As we started delving into this, and what prompted me to want to go down this road is. I haven't seen it, but there was a documentary that came out a year ago called Age of Disclosure. And it did get a lot of press. Of course, it got politicized because of the person that made it. And it almost made it unwatchable because of that. But right tonight, literally at midnight, Steven Spielberg's new movie is coming out.
Yeah.
Disclosure Day.
And he said that he believes in UFOs.
Remember, he made E.T. He made
He's got a movie coming out, too.
He made AI, Artificial Intelligence. They were all just on Turner Classic Movies a couple nights ago. My dumbass recorded them. Why? Because I like those movies. I'm probably the only person on the planet that really enjoyed AI.
I liked it. That was a good movie.
Right? Mm-hmm. Now, how that gets lumped into an alien or UFO movie, I'm not really. I guess they're talking about the end of the movie, which is controversial in itself. I see you shaking your head, Stephen. Crosby.
I don't remember that being a good movie. I actually remember watching it and thinking this is terrible, but it was a long time ago. But
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you what you remembered about it.
I don't remember much.
Exactly.
Wait, which one?
Which is the reason why I think it was fucking horrible. But yeah, bullshit. But you guys are the movie guys. You remember every line from every movie that you ever watched.
We'll get to the movies here in a moment.
You're talking about Perry and Sean, right?
Yeah. These guys,
not me.
not you. I know. Yeah, these two guys. They remember every line from every movie they ever saw. It's pretty impressive, actually.
It is.
Oh, just to stay, like, the reason why I brought the movie up, these movie releases, Steven Spielberg movie is a big deal. Are we? I guess it would be a summer blockbuster. Are we that far in the? But my point is, here's what I want you to think about: is it only just me that finds the timing just a little bit curious that we have this recent release of all this UFO data and Steven Spielberg's coming out with a movie that's relevant? And here's why I tell you,
extra advertising money.
Yeah.
Well, but think about the timing.
Yeah.
It's Steven Spielberg's new movie. Again, same theme of aliens, but it's supposed to blur the lines between aliens from another planet and religion and religious figures. So Steven Spielberg's movie is going to somehow, this is just my speculation, and this is based on things.
Terrible.
So for those of you that may not know, Sean is the guy where, if you haven't been upstairs, he has the little panels and they fall off the wall a lot. So instead of
going here,
considering that, it may be air pressure or poor ceiling, he's just convinced there's a ghost that knocks them off.
That's the next podcast.
That's where you have to consider. But I'm with Dave. I mean, I think that there's been a lot of stuff out there, but no definitive evidence. If there was real evidence of aliens, we would see it. Why did you show us?
Yeah, why would they protect us?
Why are they protecting us? Give us the real evidence.
Which, Perry, leads me to my next question. If this information's there, if Roswell was real, Roswell, New Mexico, and they found a craft, is all this stuff being hidden from us deliberately?
Well, first of all, why is every video they release some blurry lights off in the distance?
Exactly.
They're all exactly the same thing. Blurry lights from an airplane or from something else way off in the distance.
I don't understand what you're saying. Are you implying that a military that can see a mouse's anus from space
can't get better photos
can't get better video?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Of an alien spacecraft allegedly being pursued by a military fighter?
So I before we started recording, I mentioned I brought some science to this. So two big questions. First, is there other intelligent life out there?
I mean, the possibility of that is very high, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what is the size of the universe?
Billions of stars in our galaxy and billions of galaxies just like it.
Yeah,
2 trillion.
Deny that.
Chances are
we know there's at least 2 trillion galaxies.
And
2 trillion
so then the
galaxies.
question is, why can't we see any of them? Why don't we have evidence?
Damn it, Perry. Who was the astronomer that always said billions and billions?
Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan. Perry with the answer.
But you have things like the Fermi paradox. If they're out there, why can't we see them?
Why can't we
and
see
you have the Drake equation, which says that, again, I'm bringing science here, that the number of other alien civilizations out there are dependent on a formula that basically factors in the number of stars, the number of planets around them, the number of habitable planets, the number of habitable planets where life merged, where there's intelligent life, where there's communications technology and a civilization lifespan, and that gets really small.
Yeah, but just
after a while.
Just think about that, though, the vastness of the 2 trillion galaxies that we know of, but it could be up to 10 trillion. We don't even know. And each galaxy could have 2 billion stars with star systems. So are there an odds of some kind of life, either
probably
more intelligent, less intelligent? But how far away is it?
That was going to be my second thing. I'll get to that. I was going to get to that. So the first one, is there life out there? Probably. Right. We may very well find life here in the solar system, like microbes and bacteria and things like that, not intelligent life. But chances are there's so many possibilities out there.
I find it hard to argue that there's not life.
Right.
Something.
Right. So that's the first part of it. The second part of it is any of that life visiting us here.
Right.
And there, the numbers work in the opposite direction. It's almost impossible.
It's almost impossible.
It could, first of all, if you think about it, so the universe is about 18 billion years old, roughly. The Earth is about 6 billion.
13.8
That's
billion.
our
is
solar
just-
system.
13.8 billion is
our
is what
solar
we've
system.
measured the
Yes.
universe.
We
from
can't
the
go
Big
all the way.
Bang.
We think
It
it's
could
about
be
18.
even further, but
we can't
13.8
measure it any farther because the speed of light, which we think of it as being very fast. It's somewhat 186,000 miles per
like
second,
that, yeah.
roughly, in a vacuum, which sounds really fast. And we know that nothing can go faster than that. But in the grand scheme of
Bullshit!
the
I went that
size,
fast in my '87 IROC Camaro.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. He puts it. He tries to get it every
in the
time he
grand
gets in that freaking in that car of his. He's like, "Wah, wah."
but in the grand scheme of the size, the vastness of the universe that we just talked about, in something that large, the speed of light is actually very slow. Light takes 8 minutes, over 8 minutes, just to get to the Earth from the sun. And that's nothing
Slacker.
in the scheme
well,
of
the Milky
the
Way,
universe.
just our galaxy, is 100,000 light years apart.
Right.
Meaning, if you can travel at the speed of light, it would take 100,000 years to traverse.
Exactly.
And you can't travel the speed of light. We know this.
Yeah.
If you have mass, so you would.
Right.
It's not. It's impossible.
You're always going to be traveling at some fraction
fraction of that.
Right. Which is very slow when we're talking about the distances required for. And if you think back, okay, maybe they're super long lived. Maybe they have all the time to get here from where they are. Well, that doesn't leave a lot of time for them to have developed life and a civilization in the first place. Again, if we take my number, the 18 billion years, or maybe it's 13.
It's 13.8. Look it up.
I did. It's 18.
It's 13.8.
That's our solar system.
No, it's not. 13.8.
But if you
Yeah.
take it that, and if the Earth is roughly 6 billion years old, and humans have only been here for the last tiny little
fraction
bit of that,
like 100,000.
So it took almost all of those 6 billion years. Well, that doesn't leave a lot of time for someone else to have developed somewhere else to develop into life and intelligent life and the ability to travel between the stars and then the time to get here. So the chances that somebody else is here are almost zero.
Here's the competing thought though, because you think about 13.8 billion years of the universe, Earth is 6. So it took almost half the life of the universe for Earth to stabilize. But think about how we've progressed technologically in the last even 100 years, 1,000 years, where we may go. What if somebody is even 1,000 years ahead of us? What if their brains have even just 2% more brain power? Could they have figured out some crazy science or something we haven't even thought of yet? Like there's all these theories about dimensions and the ability to create wormholes and bend space and time.
Our own fiction. Our own fiction has addressed the distance and the travel.
Mm-hmm. So that's the whole thing. I'm
the first person to watch a science fiction picture and call bullshit because my dumb ass thinks he's smarter than the 15 or 20 people that wrote that movie script.
Yeah. Probably are.
Damn it, Perry, you're not helping. So you guys have fairly decently made an argument that it all sounds great and it makes great movies, but there's just really no freaking way that anybody could come that distance. But you've got people right now with this information release that are literally pleading their case and saying that there is alien tech right now that's been reverse engineered from stuff we found strewn in the desert or wherever the hell, that some of the stealth tech that we have on our own fighters and some of the stuff that we don't know about. And I'm going to get to you. I'm eyeballing you, and I see you looking at me. There's people saying they've reverse engineered this. We could have never come up with this on our own. It has to be coming from somewhere else. Now, David, you are often referred to by myself and others.
I don't know why.
Just go with it. It's not like I'm calling you an asshole. I'm saying you're the smartest guy in the room.
Why does it have to be reverse tech? Why can't we have developed our own technology?
Exactly. That's why I'm asking you.
I mean, it's just physics. It's just basically taking a wave, an electromagnetic wave, and dispersing it so it doesn't come back to the radar. Well, it's just bouncing, electromagnetic waves and coming back and looking at a signature and saying, this is an airplane or whatever.
All right. If we suspend our thoughts is our practical thought, and we just accept the premise of something has happened. There has been crash landed craft, and this all of a sudden release of information. Do you believe that the slow trickle of information is conditioning us for some massive sea change of life? Our lives will be affected. Some massive sea change is coming. You ever think about it? Is it a thing?
Oh no, I definitely think about it. I mean, there's movies that talk about these intelligent lives coming, and then they basically want to use Earth as a gold mine or whatever mineral mine. And so, I think what was it, The Fifth Wave? You ever watch that movie?
No, I've heard of it.
5 different things to get rid of all the people on Earth. One of them was like sickness and also getting rid of energy and things like that. But I mean, if the alien life wanted to come down and take the Earth and they have superiority over us, we're doomed.
I just saw on the Turner Classic Movies runs of Steven Spielberg's movies, he made the comment that he doesn't think if you have the technology to get here, in other words, like you guys were talking about, it's almost impossible to make that travel. He believes that anybody coming to the Earth would be peaceful and not have, if you got the technology to, why not wipe us out from a distance?
Right.
Why send somebody here to make contact and make a big production out of it when you could, hell, if you got that technology, you could just sit there and look at your alien computer screen and just go, doink, press a button, and the hell with that planet.
We just assume, like, alien life would
assume
be
a lot.
hostile, right?
Yeah, but didn't he
could
create a movie with some kind of Death Star or something in it?
Yeah, did that too.
It just kind of
blew
up the planet when they didn't want it.
I mean, it is interesting to think, like, if someone...
It was in a galaxy far, far away, if memory serves.
But if you have a civilization that's that advanced...
I was going to ask this later, but I can ask it now. Is Star Wars an alien movie?
Got a bunch of aliens in it.
Is it? I mean, this is not.
No,
like,
it's a
This is not
sci-fi
his Die
movie.
Hard
It's
a
not
Christmas
an alien.
movie. It's Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars an alien movie.
I consider it like an alien movie, meaning you're on Earth and there's aliens coming down. Star Wars is like a science fiction.
That's a space opera.
Space opera kind of thing.
But you mentioned,
When you say alien
would they
movie,
have to be
but-
peaceful to
I
get
mean,
here?
wouldn't
if they had
Game
that
of Thrones
technology?
be an alien
What
movie
if
at
they
that point?
didn't know we were here? Right? What if they saw from a distance that Earth has resources, air, water, things that they might want? They don't know we're here until they get real close and like, oh crap, we thought this
people.
place would be empty. There's people here. Now what?
Well, what would we do if we went to another planet?
We would be going
We
because we
send the
brought
guy in the
resources.
red uniform down first.
Well, what if we were like Star Trek, though, and you were like, we had the directive?
You send the guy in the red shirt down.
Yes, he's always dispensable.
Ensign Smith.
Exactly. But in Star Trek, the whole point was we're so far advanced, and we didn't have these negative intentions, and we were going out to explore, and we were not going to mess with the local population or try to change things. Why wouldn't we think that a civilization that's that far advanced that could travel the Earth might have good intentions?
They might, but they might also need space. Maybe their expansion and planets like Earth that can support life are rare.
Well, that's like the
And
three-body
so
problem.
we needed more
need
space for
resources.
us.
Maybe,
More space for us.
maybe they're just miners.
Because their star system, because that's probably where we'll be as a society, right? As a
Outgrow the
species.
Earth?
Well, eventually we'll get into space, and maybe we outgrow the Earth, or there's like asteroids coming towards us, and we got to survive. So we have to go out into space, and we'll be looking.
See,
for
this is something I've always thought in my little head. Like, I never liked the concept of alien, like E.T. I didn't like the movie E.T. I didn't like the aliens hiding in the bushes. I don't like the concept of the aliens sneaking around so they can't be seen. If I'm coming this far, I'm bringing the best damn spaceship I have, and I'm landing in Central Park in New York, dude.
Independence Day.
I'm turning all the freaking lights on. I mean, you're going to know. It's a no-doubter.
Independence Day or V.
Yeah.
See, I
You
think
guys
the
ever watch
opposite.
V?
Oh, I love V. But instead of these mile-wide, spaceships, if we're sending probes, basically, or something to explore, it's probably the opposite. It's probably something so tiny, that we wouldn't even notice it
Because you
that's
can't travel that fast if you're that big.
with
That's
that
the
much
whole
mass.
point.
So the least mass possible. You're talking about something, almost microscopic or maybe microscopic in size. that would be what would be sent out.
That's in the 3-body problem. Remember, they send the little sofongs and they send
the
like little
particles.
microcomputers that come.
Exactly. That's to me is much more realistic than these giant flying saucers.
I think you just made that point. But who's to say what the size would be? There's no universal, there's no law that says something has to be within a genre of sizes.
Right.
Well, the speed of light and the mass times energy.
Yeah.
That's the law.
To be able to travel fast enough, you have to be very, very small to reach that kind of speed. Under what we know,
as far as we
understand,
as far as
that's kind of where I was going. I was like,
yes.
what if?
Yeah, what
there's
if they can
things
warp
we
space
haven't
or
figured
something like
out?
in
What
Star
if,
Trek or
exactly?
something like that? Yeah,
like,
it's possible.
Don't know. Yeah.
All right, fellas. You know what time it is? Normally it would be the speed round, but today we're going to do the otherworldly speed round, which means I have to bring back everybody's favorite. It's the otherworldly speed round with the UFO-related speed round questions. Try to be quick, concise. Most of these are yes or no, and then we'll just move right on. All right, you ready? David, simple yes or no. Are we alone?
No.
Steven,
yes.
Are we alone? Yes. Harry?
No.
No. Question number 2. This is exciting. Is the music annoying? We can pull it down.
No, it's fine.
It's nice. It's keeping.
see,
you're in the mood, right?
You know,
was
a
that the second
reboot
question?
of X-Files just got greenlit by whatever studio owns
What's
it.
her name in it?
I had no idea.
And how's she looking
I don't
these
know
days?
any details other than they greenlit a reboot.
So you've given me nothing that I was looking
just
for.
that
Thank
they may
you.
come back.
Thank you.
Yes.
David, Area 51, real or fiction?
It's real. Yes, it's real.
Stephen?
Real.
But there's nothing in it.
Nothing in it.
It's real.
Harry?
Agreed. It's real, but there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Harry, does the U.S. government know more about this topic than we do?
No, because if they knew, we'd know. They can't keep secrets.
Oh.
Agreed. No.
David?
No. No, I don't think they do.
You guys are UFO deniers, and I like it. David. Person comes up to you with a UFO type sighting or story. Do you believe him, or is he a boob?
I would believe them, but I would believe that person believes it.
So you don't believe him then? Just say it. Do you believe? Is he a boob, or do you believe him?
No.
No. Okay, so your answer is no. Steven, same question.
Incel lame-o dork.
The boob. Barry?
I believe that you believe.
It's believer
you
boob.
saw it, but no, you're a boob.
Boob.
Yeah.
3 boobs. All right, fellas. What U.S. president reported a UFO sighting, and just answered at this point, and then we'll get to the, what U.S. president, I'll start with Perry, reported a UFO sighting? You don't know. Stephen. Wait.
I had a guess was the first George Bush. He was a pilot.
Stephen?
It has to be Trump. It was a great sighting. We all loved it.
Got to work on the impersonation. David, U.S. president that reported a UFO sighting.
I think it's the second Bush because he was on cocaine.
Can't deny that, and
Valid.
would explain
Valid.
a few things. Actually, it was former President Jimmy Carter, the Peanut Man,
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was my
filed an
second thought.
official UFO sighting in September of 1973. He wasn't president yet.
Was he anal probed?
Did not say that. They did not remove peanut shells from his rectum, and then he had some witnesses, but didn't want to take it any further because at the period of time it probably wasn't cool to say that you saw.
Yeah, it was probably an airplane.
Yeah, very good. What is the best alien movie? Yeah, what's your favorite movie about aliens?
Attack from Mars.
Mars Attacks.
Or Mars Attacks.
That movie was
My
silly
favorite.
and campy and brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's funny.
the actual
It was
aliens.
it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned it 3 times. It's a series, 3-body problem. Fantastic on Netflix. Season 2 is coming this year. It's actually quite terrifying and maybe more real than.
Is that
a
the
lot of
one where they
alien
kept
movies.
going to that desert scape and
Yes.
Desert Skate. Well,
Yeah.
they have like a virtual reality thing that they
Yeah, the virtual reality.
Yes.
And
But
then
some of the
And
science
people
that's
who are
talked
supposed
about
to
there
step
is
up and
pretty wild.
And then there is this whole race of people that are coming.
They're
from-
coming towards us, and because they're
and they get destroyed.
it's
because of the-
pretty wild and
Yeah,
almost,
we watched the first season of that.
It's a little terrifying actually.
Yeah, because it's the opposite of Carl Sagan and sending out messages and and trying to broadcast we're here. It's the opposite message, which is hide.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was like honestly, actually, there's another. You brought up Fermi paradox, but talks to the dark forest theory, where civilizations are worried that any other civilization that finds out might like come and be hostile. So you try not to let them know.
Yep.
And then like it's just very eerie where they're because we know we have like stuff out there to try to like broadcast radio waves and listen for alien life.
Yeah, and we haven't found it.
And we haven't found anything, but in here, all of a sudden she gets a message, and the person and the guy's like, "Hey, I'm a pacifist. Do not answer this.
Did anybody see
We
Contact?
will
Love
contact
that
you."
movie.
I was going to say that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
going to say.
wild.
I have a list here, from just some random source where they made their own little list of the best alien movies. Contact is on there.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that movie.
that's a good movie.
Other than I love how they did it, but at the end, of course, you have to make up your own mind. Basically, did it really happen, or was it just a setup by the bald gazillionaire guy? Sort of the evil Bond villain guy. Did he just basically make all this happen? And you, as the watcher, you have to make up your own mind. But Contact's on this list as some of the best movies.
Yeah.
Science fiction alien movies regarded.
I will say though, my favorite alien movie is probably not the top list, but it's my favorite because I love the monologue at the end. Is Independence Day?
Yes,
I love me some Independence Day. I love it.
I really wanted to like that one. and I just didn't.
I'm a little embarrassed that that's my favorite, but I love Independence Day. It's very patriotic.
For me, I have to suspend what little bit of
Will Smith,
brain that I have. There's so many, but if you just shut your mind off, and it's an entertaining movie, it's fun.
Randy Quaid was great in it.
The
Randy Quaid.
second movie, did you make yourself watch
Yes,
this?
I-
It
of
was
course I
so
watched it.
bad.
Not
Yes.
good.
At what point are you in movie
original.
during movie production? Are you like, all right, this is a joke, right? I mean, you didn't tell me this was a comedy. It was terrible.
His name Pullman.
Pullman.
Bill Pullman.
And he's the president, and he gives the speech at the end. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's the original movie. Yes.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, not an Independence.
So their list was intellectual and realistic was Arrival, which Contact, Close Encounters is a classic. The blockbusters, they said Independence Day, which you said War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
And the Avengers. Is that?
I mean, I guess that's an alien movie, but
It says comic book.
that's
It says comic book style.
iffy.
I
That's
don't
a stretch.
I don't do superheroes in any way, shape.
There was aliens coming in.
Horror and suspense alien movies. They had Nope, which I didn't care for. Signs, which was just horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
The Thing, which was an absolute classic movie
That's a
from
great one.
1982, and the original Alien 1979. That was a rare case where the sequel Aliens was better than the original, in my opinion.
Agreed.
It was more fun to watch, anyways.
The last ones on here were sci-fi classic, which is The Day the Earth Stood Still, 2001: A Space Odyssey, brilliant film, way too long, put you to sleep. 2010 was
Much better movie in some ways.
I enjoyed that
Easier to
movie a
watch.
lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people panned it, but
No,
I
it's
thought
a
it was
good movie.
great. And I like Rory Scheider because of Jaws. Last one on the list, The Thing from Another World from 1951, which means it was terrible.
Never saw it.
All right. Hey, I asked y'all to, I gave you a little hit list to kind of look up on, and I put on there World Cup Soccer, which for me is a snoozer. I've tried. My buddy Jim's all into Premier League soccer, and he watches Arsenal, so I watch a few Arsenal games just because he exposes himself to Formula One. So other than that, soccer, American soccer, Team USA, I just can't. I've tried. I can't get into it. What do you say?
I mean, when I start ranking sports, football, the real football, American football, NFL, that's number one. College football, we go to hockey, we go to baseball, tennis, MMA, Caitlin Clark.
Can we call
WNBA.
time on this at any point, or are we just?
Well, my point is, soccer is somewhere.
Can I
down-
cut in when you get into the NBA?
My point is somewhere down the list is World Cup soccer.
Okay.
So I've always liked soccer, and it's like any sport. If you understand the tactics, right, and you get into the players and everything else, it's just like that.
Sorry,
Pride
No,
Month.
seriously.
No, I'm with
It's
you.
Pride Month, you pigs. It's Pride Month.
Well,
Because
that was it.
like I don't,
Actually, there was a good
I
joke
don't
I heard
understand
about that,
Formula One, and it's the most boring thing to watch.
well, I
There's
agree
cars
with you
going around
there.
in circles.
Well, that's
Right?
down below soccer.
With
somewhere for
June
me.
being Pride Month and also the World Cup in the U.S., this could be the gayest month in U.S. history.
What'd you say about Formula One?
Fuck you!
Yeah, that's what you said.
But I like soccer. Okay, I played it a little bit way back when. I like good soccer. I don't watch MLS because it's generally not that good. But I watch Premier League once in a while. I do watch the World Cup games a lot.
I watch the World Cup because I have 3 TVs, and I have 3 TVs because of McGuire Creative.
Yeah,
So if you want 3 TVs, contact Sean McGuire.
I could tell you,
I
I'd
didn't know
rather
we were on
watch soccer
commercial
than
break. Apparently, we're on commercial
I'm giving
break.
you a
Yeah, I'll
plug.
watch
There it is.
World Cup soccer
Brought
ahead of
to you by-
NBA for sure.
He goes on the top TV, though. It's the top
McGuire
right.
Creative.
Not the top left, the top right. He goes on the top right.
When the job absolutely has to be done sometime later this year. McGuire Creative.
That is a adequate commercial.
you need
So,
time to be creative.
Yes, I do need time. So I did find one fun, positive nugget from the World Cup.
Europeans love America more than Americans. And all it took was a World Cup visit. 3 things you need to know. 1, German creator Freddie L.A. has been traveling across the United States. And he's obsessed with things Americans barely think about anymore. The giant stores, the food, the road trips, even Waffle House at 1 in the morning. 2, he's not alone. Visitors from all over Europe keep posting about how friendly Americans are and how much fun they're having. They expected politics. They expected problems. Instead, they found hospitality. And 3, this couldn't come at a stranger time. New polls ahead of America's 250th birthday show fewer Americans love their country than ever before, which makes this kind of refreshing. While Americans argue about America, millions of people around the world are still dreaming of visiting it. When they finally get here, they're saying, this place is actually pretty awesome.
So what are we, a bunch of Debbie Downers? So everybody said this place sucks, and then Europeans come here and they go, no, man, this place is pretty awesome. It's got a little bit of everything.
I've been following Freddie, the one that they mentioned there, and his posts are great. One of the best ones when they found Buc-ee's. They found a Buc-ee's. It's like, they were like 1 in the morning. Like, oh my God, this is a gas station.
Yeah. Well, we all believe that too. When
Yes.
you find Buc-ee's.
The joy that these Europeans are finding here, in stuff that Americans just kind of overlook. We don't think about.
I just
anymore.
feel like that should be played for every American.
Absolutely.
Just
Yeah.
so you're like, you know what? It's really not that bad here for all your bitching. I mean, it's really not that bad. People come here and they love it.
But do most
love to hear
Americans
stuff like that.
Do most Americans bitch about America? I don't think so.
A lot do.
Apparently, yes. Well, people, there's polls. You believe the
won't-
polls.
We're
Those
not
are
going to get
political
political, so I
polls.
won't
Those
mention
are
any
political
names.
polls.
I've never been polled in my life except for the first night I got sent to
One
prison.
well-known politician recently said that younger generations have never experienced prosperity in America, which is just a ridiculous thing to say.
All right, Captain Urine has returned. He's getting his.
I mean, so I
getting
think
his,
people are
That sounds
so
like
What are we talking
politician.
about?
That's a politician.
jaded, maybe, but people are so jaded and
Yeah, but ask the average American if they like America.
Yes, that's the sound of him
yes.
wrestling his
I think
microphone
most people
back
that
into
aren't
place.
participating in
Most
a
people like
poll,
America.
Yes.
We like America. We love America. What
Exactly.
do you mean?
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man. Most people love America.
No, that's what the article was saying.
Yes.
That the Europeans love it and the Americans were down on it.
Yeah,
I
Europeans
watched
are
another
always
video
talking
with,
shit about
but
everybody.
not the ones that are coming.
Come on, man.
The point is, that's what they do.
Them.
But the
point was exactly.
But the ones
dude.
that
Come
are
on, bro.
visiting are telling a very different story.
Listen to me.
about
What are they
how-
telling?
How nice
They love
everybody
it.
is, how beautiful it
you
is.
completely missed the
all
point.
great
The
things.
point is Europeans come here and talk about the fat, rude Americans all the time.
Ah,
That's
well,
our
they're talking
reputation.
about you.
And for the first time, they're coming here and go, you know what? We've been hearing it's all anarchy and craziness, and it's actually quite
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, it's
That's
because they watch
that's
the
point.
media. It's the same thing we do. We watch the
Exactly.
media, and you go
It's
and
not
you get
real.
sucked in, and you
It's
think
not real.
everything is horrible, and then you go there and you go, oh, it's all a little different. Because all they get is fed the news clips.
All right, let's move on. That just blew up. I feel like I just
let's
opened
stay
up
on
a
this
bag
point.
and there was
let's stay
dog
on this
poo
point.
or
This is a good
something.
one.
Oh, America.
USA. We're playing tomorrow night.
This
8
is
o'clock.
like when I found. This is like when I found
Actually,
the
I
shag
kid.
shorts in a bag
You're
in
gonna
my
watch
driveway.
I kid. I love soccer. I always
All right, we're
watch
definitely
USA
moving
soccer.
on now.
There you go.
Hey,
Dude.
so what does an English fan say after England win, or what does the English fan do after England wins the World Cup? Turns off the PlayStation.
That's fun.
That also works for the hockey Stanley Cup
You could
game
use that
for
in
the
any number of
Canadian,
sports and
I like
teams.
it.
And the Canadians have been to, yes, and the dog is
The
barking.
Falcons.
Part of this, brilliance. Super
You
fantastic.
can use that for Falcons win the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
I divorced the Falcons about 7 years ago. Thank you.
We know.
Divorce was final. Are y'all ready for Pete Rose part two of Pete Rose?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The dumpster fire, which is college football, burns ever brighter now with Texas quarterback Brendan Sorsby, who has admitted to betting on football, betting on college football for that matter. He made, I think it's 1,100 bets or something like that. Just like
It was a lot.
not a little bit.
It was
not
over
a one
100,000.
time.
Over 4 years.
Yeah. Right now, the current state of college football, as we all know, is nuts with the NILs and everything else. The NCAA, which used to be referred to as the governing body, is now basically like the UN, just like, stop, don't, in the corner, don't do that. And they have no power. Now it's the conferences making decisions. Big 12 conference, where this kid plays, where Texas Tech plays out of, initially suspended him. And then now a judge in Texas has said, no, this kid's going to play.
Yeah. It's not the NCAA or the conference. It's the courts. The courts keep overruling the NCAA.
You mean the court in Texas?
Well, it's regardless the court for this one, but in multiple cases, why you have NIL, why you have these things is because the courts have ruled, and that's why they're in this situation.
Well, let me play you a little bit from Texas Tech head coach Joey McGuire. No relation, of course. He's talking about Sorsby, the quarterback.
From an addiction. He's recovering. I've sat down with this young man multiple times, and the things that he is going through and what he's been through is serious. And I have a number of people in my family that were addicted to different stuff. And so I've seen what addiction does to people. And so us even saying to the point before we get to the legal part that he could be ready week 3 against Houston is still a stretch, because guess what? He's still recovering. You don't necessarily know between now and then exactly, do I see a different person? I know it sounds crazy, but I do. Do I see a kid that feels like he's got 1,000 pounds of weight lifted off of him? He's made the statement, that he feels like this is a moment that can actually change his life.
I have so many problems with this. I just want to start with the obvious. All right? I said Pete Rose a few minutes ago. Pete Rose played in a time where Major League Baseball, had one rule. One. You could get drunk. You could wreck cars. You could assault women. You could do whatever the hell we could take all the drugs you could get your hands on, and you get a slap on the wrist, a little public humiliation, and then they let you come play. It's okay. Baseball had one rule. Don't bet on baseball. Period. I'm not here to debate Pete Rose, but Pete Rose bet on baseball to ban the man for life. Okay? Fast forward. Sports. The NFL. There was a point in time which you couldn't even go to Las Vegas. You couldn't visit if you were an employee, not a player or a coach. An employee of an NFL team. Fast forward to now, you have this relationship between the casinos and the different professional sports, now college sports. Everybody's doing it, and we're still trying to hang on to that last little bit of integrity. Damn it. We can't have that. We can't have our college athletes betting on sports. We just can't. Oh, shit, we had one that did? Oh, well, he can't play. We got to ban him. Wait, what? We're just going to let him play? He has an addiction problem, fellas. He's addicted to gambling. And now he's getting the treatment that he needs. It's so hard for him. God, he only did it, what, 1,100 times?
Yeah.
This kid's smart. I mean, Kenny Rogers gambler, got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him. This gambler, know when to bet on your own team and know when to lawyer up.
Well, look, I mean,
how long did you work on that?
A little while.
I saw him looking at it.
I mean, he worked on that.
Oh, I had my notes. I wrote them all down.
That was in his notes.
I got another one. A lot of quarterbacks are a dual threat.
Yeah, if you could just
This
transfer
kid's
that to
triple
a plaque and we could just
passing,
hang that up
rushing,
on the wall.
and parlaying the under on the
Oh,
Indiana game.
that's a good one. You should have said that a little louder. That was a good. That one you should have led with.
Wait,
that
let me
one.
hear the brilliance.
Say it again.
That, a lot of quarterbacks are the dual threat. This kid's the triple threat, rushing, passing, and parlaying the under on the Indiana game.
No, I like that. That's very well
It's
done.
quality.
Yeah, you should go with that one next time.
But the
Don't
lawyering
save-
up part was key, though.
You
because
gotta come
when
out
he got
strong.
busted, he lawyered up.
Like,
And then for the coach to say,
this is a tough one for me because look, I think that like gambling on sport, like if you're a player, like you should. I mean, I know gambling's part of it, but they have to keep people from gambling in sports. I mean, it has to be done. And this guy has a gambling problem.
or be professional wrestling, and I don't ever want to hear the word integrity again.
But
Ever.
this guy has a gambling problem, and he's young, and it's sad. But at the end of the day, playing a sport for lots of money is a privilege. And if you can't be trusted to protect the integrity of the game, then you should not be allowed and afforded that privilege. And to me, yeah, go recover, go fix your life, go find something to do. But to give this guy another chance to come in and play, I think is just a terrible precedent, and he should not be able to play the game. He should not be able to play the game.
David, did you look into this?
I did look into it, and I thought of Pete Rose when I read the articles about it.
So there's so many layers. You have this coach this kid's never played one down of football for Texas Tech. He's coming there now on an NIL signing for who knows how much money. So he's got more money to spend on his gambling. He hasn't played one down, and the coach is talking about this kid like he's known him since he was a child. And all the pain. And I want to know, what is this 1,000-pound burden lifted from him? Was he being pressured to bet? Did he get in too deep with the casino? What are we talking about?
Are there rules in the NCAA that say you're not allowed to bet?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Then he broke the rules.
Yes.
Like 1,100 times.
And then he lawyered up because he was going to get banned. And he lawyered up, and instead
and
of
the
looking
NCAA
at like
suspended him.
Right.
Said you can't play anymore.
This is the thing, though. The coach is saying all this, even if he's eligible. Guess what, coach? If you don't trust him to do it, you ain't got to play him.
Wasn't it funny, though? Because
don't play him. If you don't trust him, don't play him.
The ban is now probably a 2-game suspension, and there's the coach saying, I think he'll be ready for week 3. I think convenient.
Well, no. I think Texas Tech did a self-imposed two-game suspension. The NCAA said, no, you're done. But the NCAA is weak and useless now.
Well, the courts overruled them. So
courts overruled
what
it.
everybody does these days. And you brought it up kind of. He said it's an addiction. You said it's a problem. Because addiction sounds like it's not really my fault. It's just an addiction.
No, it's an addiction. Gambling is an
addiction, but it's a problem as well.
Take some ownership of it. It's a problem.
And when you're addicted, I mean, you could relapse on.
Let's say you're addicted to drugs, right? And you go out and you drive your car and you kill somebody. You're going to jail. Even if you didn't kill somebody, you got caught with drugs.
Oh, it was an addiction. Too bad.
All right, fine. Very good.
Too bad.
You did drugs and you wrecked a car, but I sent you to treatment because I need you. I need you to. I'm going to fix you.
Yeah, but you
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
send
to
you to
drive the
treatment.
car.
Yeah, but let's
that.
just say your job was driving people, and
you can't do that
then you do it
anymore.
again. You don't get to drive people anymore.
No.
You get to go out and do stuff.
Oh, I'm
but
going to
you
do
don't
one
get to
better.
drive.
When you get done with treatment, I'm going to put you right back in the drug house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if you let this kid go back and play football again, you put him right back in the drug house.
So this kid is in his last year of eligibility in college football. If you're an NFL team, do you look at him at all?
I haven't seen him play. He played for.
I haven't seen him. I forget where he
I
was. He was in a
hadn't
couple
heard of
different
him
places
until this.
before.
He's supposedly a potential first-round draft pick. Like he's that good.
Right, he was a number 3 at Indiana.
So, I
Previously.
mean, by all accounts, if he has first-round draft pick potential, if you're an NFL team, do you waste a
take that
7th round
chance?
pick on him?
Yeah. Do you even look at him now?
I mean, not in the first round. You're not wasting a first round pick on this guy.
You
but
could-
do you
could do
sign him
that.
as a free agent, a 7th round pick?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
He has to be something because he's so much of something that Texas Tech is willing to fight for this kid. The Big 12 Conference is willing to go to bat for this kid. The Big 12 Conference has been generally they're all over the place with this. They tried to come down hard. Then they said, no, it's out of our hands. We're going to let so-and-so handle it. And then everybody's screaming. All the other conferences, in particular the Big Ten and the SEC conferences, who have their own little axe to grind as far as what they're after, are threatening to never have a team from their conference play Texas Tech ever again, which I kind of laugh at because the SEC doesn't want to play anybody worth a shit out of their own conference. We all know what they want. They want this giant
I thought we weren't going to put politics into
this. Is politics.
Here we go.
No.
It's football politics.
Look,
it's his Sean's
college
version of
football's
politics.
dead. The end game for college football is this one super conference, and everybody else can go piss around in Division II football.
It's way better football than we've seen in a long time.
They're going to combine
We've
the
had great
SEC
football.
and the Big Ten, and they're going to have the Premier League, and then they'll have a lower league.
Yeah.
The only way they get this right,
even more watchable.
The only entertainment value is going to be the relegation. If you have a losing season, if you finish last in the Super Conference, you get relegated down to the bullshit conference, the Bush
Do
League.
you really think the teams that are in those conferences now would agree to that?
No,
nobody's going to want to take that chance.
Sean, this is Sean.
Okay,
there'll never be relegation or promotion. It'll be a set league, and that's it.
Yeah, if you're Wake Forest,
there's no way they would agree to that.
or Vanderbilt. No,
Kentucky.
Then fine. You
not a
have your own
chance.
football conference. You have the regular NCAA. They're going to make their own sport.
But they'll never relegate schools out of that league. The schools in it won't agree to
Well,
that.
no, see, that's
College
how,
football.
That's how you get this. That's how this gets done, and we need to move on anyway.
Yeah.
But that's how this gets done. You tell the, oh no, we're going to have a relegation zone, so you can play your way into our super conference, which will never happen because you'll never be able to get the kids. You'll never have enough money.
Right.
You can't compete. But
Yeah, here he
but
goes.
as far as everybody else is concerned, no, whatever. I'm telling you, mark
The
my
relegation zone is
words.
coming.
The Premier League and the lower Champions League is coming to college
However
football.
they do it, it'll even be more watchable because
just-
all it's done is just gotten better football. We've watched more college football together
All right, well,
in the
then
last
stop with
few
the
years.
stop with the
I mean, it's good
affiliation to
stuff.
educational. Stop with
Well,
the,
we all know that's all
just
bullshit.
stop it. Just knock it off.
Yeah, I mean now it's definitely not.
Just
like,
stop it.
I feel like they've knocked that off already. It's a money making business.
I mean, your average
What it is.
University of Georgia fan thinks it's the state team anyway.
Yeah,
they don't even understand it's attached to a
It's-
university.
It's a minor league pro.
Might be
pro
a little
game.
bit of
It's a-
bias
you know.
on my part. Okay, fair.
And what do we care? We're watching football to enjoy it. We don't
what
care if
do
they
we
fucking
care?
graduate or not. You really care if these guys, like the guy that's playing left tackle for Georgia Tech, gets his 4-year degree and goes on to be a rocket scientist? You don't care. You want to see your guys win. That's it.
Steve,
You don't care.
you want to go tarps off?
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what that means.
Tarps
I don't know what
off?
tarps off is?
Tarps off.
David
watch
Caslon, you want to go
baseball,
tarps
have
off?
What?
Don't
You haven't
know
been
what
watching
that-
the
You wanna go
Raiders.
tarps off?
Either.
All right, listen to this.
Raise up. That's the rallying cry for the viral fan phenomenon sweeping Tropicana Field.
Like, we should do the thing where we like take our shirts off and swing them around. I'm like, wait, that sounds like a fun idea.
Definitely
It all
don't wanna do
started
that.
with just two high school buddies, Sean
Not in this
Lukovic
room.
and Justin Fry,
Not in
at
this
last
room.
Monday's game.
Did you expect it to
That's
get
why
this
you need a
big
video
from just
camera.
two kids from Tampa Prep?
No, I didn't even think it was gonna catch on the first night. I was like amazed at like when like there was like 10 people in there. I was like, wow, like this is like insane. And then like a couple minutes go by and there's just people running over. I'm just looking across the stadium. People are just flocking over. They're all trying to join in.
Tarps Off has
We're doomed.
spread across Major League Baseball.
I know at least
Really?
10 people going to the game just to take their shirts off. They're not even race fans, baseball fans. They're going just to take their shirt off.
Are you
That's
talking
great for
dudes?
baseball and for the Rays in general because it brings people to the Trop.
In the studio, Kyle Berger, Tampa Bay 28.
Gay. Again.
Pride Month, you pig. You've done it again.
I know.
You've done it again.
It must be Pride Month. Is this what we're talking about? Dudes taking their shirts off at Tropicana Field?
I have been seeing tarps.
That's what tarps off means?
I've been seeing tarps off.
Did Liam make this up and Hunter and Owen? Is this their
I
thing?
would, they would definitely
would
participate.
definitely do it.
There's not a doubt in my mind
They're
that they
tarping off right now.
would
Right?
totally participate. So, like, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, and I watch. The Braves were in Chicago playing the White Sox, and they had a massive section of young guys with the shirts off doing like terrible towels, swinging them over their head, and they have these crazy chants. It's a lot of fun. And like the guy said at the end of the cut I just played you, he knows people that are going to baseball games that aren't even baseball fans. They don't go to baseball games because of the social media and doing everything. Well, what would you rather have? Tarps off with 300 kids with their shirts off, or one of these street takeovers that's happening all over a damn country?
I kind of feel
I
like
think tarps off is awesome.
In both cases, I'm kind of hoping the aliens come and fucking take us over right now.
Tarps off is fun and games until a guy that looks like us goes and does it, and then it's over.
It's over.
Then everything's like, no, it's done.
Well, I mean, I have a couple of thoughts on the tarps off. One is when I looked into this, apparently this started in St. Louis. And the kids in Tampa just kind of were like, let's just do that. And they were going to think that, like, we did it. All right, man, cool. And also the term tarps off is actually a hockey reference. When you rip somebody's sweater off from the back over there, that's taking the tarp off.
Makes sense.
It's a hockey reference. And apparently this is what's happening at college football games in the last few years as well. So it's not new. It's just that it's become a thing with social media and the young folks. The only group that I think is really would be the most upset by this, and I really feel for them and I want to take up the cause, how the hell do we leave women out of tarps off?
Yeah. First thing I thought.
I was
how
wondering,
the hell did we do
can
that?
we get that?
Yes.
I mean, that would make it much better.
That's going to be on pay-per-view, though.
I think every person who's conscious about women's rights and women's participation should be livid about this.
Tarps off is getting people
you
to
guys
the
know that's
games.
funny.
Yeah.
And they're having fun.
Apparently.
I love it. Why not?
One last item for business, and then we're going to have to close down the shop. Who's one of our favorite golfers that we make fun of, in a classic sense? Who we always getting after? The golfer.
Mickelson or somebody?
Mickelson. Phil has run afoul
Uh-oh.
of the golf. Well, hell, just like we're just talking about the world of women. Phil Mickelson no longer welcome at one of his favorite golf courses, the Farms Golf Club of San Diego. Phil has been accused of improper contact with a female employee there at the Farms Golf Club, Perry.
Is it one of the golf cart girls? Because
it doesn't say what exactly her employment was.
Most likely.
She doesn't really want to talk to the press, but they investigated, and it was enough to ban Phil Mickelson. Pretty damn big name.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
In
It
golf.
was definitely the golf cart girl.
Yeah. So, he's no longer even welcome there. He's already kind of in trouble. He did the live golf thing. He had a lot to say about the PGA Tour. He pulled out of the Masters almost last minute, citing family issues. The timing of this, it wouldn't be this incident. This is recent, basically what I looked at.
Is anyone surprised
Well,
to hear something like that?
Phil has always kind of had a buzz about him. His wife, I don't know if you've ever seen it, years ago. She's probably lovely still, but she was quite lovely. Had two outstanding features, so much so that one of our favorite shows did a thing about it.
And there's Mickelson's wife. God, is she hot. Look at that rack. There's a downhill lie for you. Oh, and they're just out there begging to be touched, pleading. How many golf balls do you think she can fit in her mouth? I'd hit that one in the rough, if you know what I'm saying. Who are you kidding, Greg? You'd pork her for a week and then get tired of her. Yeah, you're right. That's what I do. That's my thing. But a hell of a week, though. Hell of a week.
Hell of a week, boys.
One of my favorite bits.
Absolutely one
Sean
of mine.
plays that for Bridget every night, hoping he gets lucky.
All right, fellas. This was pretty good. I mean, Steve, you didn't do anything crazy despite hosting your staff for a happy hour. You were happy, but you weren't like total happy hour. Perry, you did your homework. I'm proud of you. Came in here with some quality stuff. Cheated a little bit, but you tablet.
I had my notes.
Yep. David, you've now done a podcast for McGuire's Neighborhood. I'm sure it's enriched and brought you to a new place in your life.
And I'll be brought back.
You're going to be world famous now.
Well, the beauty is you can log in and listen to this all over again. See how you did. Listen to it without any pressure of having to answer. And you could be our 7th listener. If you weren't already.
No, I actually do listen.
Shit, you count the other number. All right, guys. Thank you very much for doing this. Coming up, we're going to have another episode with Owen and Jim, the home improvement episode. Bye. See you next time.
All right, now.
See you.
And there you go.
There you go.
So the Indian thing, I always have meetings with people in India, right? And they're very emotional, and those meetings are exactly like that. And they are screaming at each other.
I was playing.
Listen. Took your headset off. He's playing the clip again.
Oh, you're playing it?
Yeah.
That's literally what I hear. I hear that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
all the
something.
time.
Let me tell you something. Wait. Wait. No. Wait.
It's funny when you hear it.
Both of you guys. What do you want to say?
Best part of all is when he's laughing.
They're just
Oh, yeah. And there he goes.